Hey,
How you doing?
hello. Thank you. Bonjour. Sorry.
Oh, that's all good. Bonjour.
Bonjour. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go, Alan. Can you introduce yourself? Who are you? We would like to know who you are.
Yeah, so for those of y'all that don't know me, my name is Alan Z. I'm a rapper, singer, actor based in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. You got some questions for me?
Yeah. I have a lot of questions. Okay, so you come from ATL, right?
Yep.
Okay. What is your background?
I moved around a lot. So, like, Atlanta was a place that I kind of adopted as like a home when I was in my late teens. So, like, I moved around from, like, China, London, Singapore, Maryland, and Seattle. But Atlanta was, like, where I found, like, I guess, the confidence to do music and stuff like that, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's nice. So when did you move?
I was like 18 when I moved to Atlanta.
18? Okay. So your parents are come from China?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, which part of China?
In Chongqing, so that's like the southern province.
Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, so can you speak about your last recent music?
Yeah, so the latest song that I dropped was The Chip, which was a song I dropped in December. And I wanted to kind of like finesse like I guess like my like kind of like flex like my like verbal abilities, like lyrical abilities as like a MC rapper. I felt like I didn't have a song like out at that time that kind of showed what I could really do as far as like flows, cadences, delivery, wordplay, as well as like into one song. So that was just something for me I wanted to do. But I got a new single that's coming out soon with a friend of mine named Wise, who you may have seen like in some of my videos. We have a single coming out in a few weeks.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you are on Spotify, right?
Yes, I'm on Spotify.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, so it's hip hop music, rap, pop.
Yes, it's everything like hip hop, R&B, pop, like mixed into one. So a lot of the stuff I do is like the verses will be like in rapping, and then like the pre-chorus and the hook will be like singing.
Okay, that's good. So your solo album is coming out soon, right?
Yes, actually, I have a full-length project coming out with another artist in May. I'll be disclosing that soon as far as details. But I got something as far as like a full like album, not a solo one, but like a collaborative one coming soon.
Oh, nice. May, spring is coming.
Spring. Yep.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay, so what are your inspiration music?
Well, for people that like I guess have followed my path, like that like Eminem is like my favorite.
Mm.
Um, of all time, but like other people are like Michael Jackson, Trey Songz, Royce the 5'9", Crooked Eye, like Rakim, like people that have like, like raised hip hop to like a certain like bar in terms of like lyricism. That's who I respect. And on the like R&B and pop side is like I mentioned, like Michael Jackson, Prince,
Mhm.
like Chris Brown, people like that.
Wow, okay, that's nice. Okay, so if you have to choose one artist, who is your favorite? Michael Jackson?
I think like singing wise definitely, but like rap wise, definitely Eminem.
Eminem. Okay, your favorite of Eminem?
My favorite song?
Yes. Yes.
Uh, he has a song called 8 Mile, which is like the title track of the soundtrack. That's always been my favorite. Others are like Sing for the Moment, um, Rock Bottom,
Mm-hmm.
Soldier, um, White America. I mean, I could go on, but like just his entire discography like means a lot to me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, classic. Okay, so what first got you into music?
What first got me into music? Well, I discovered hip hop like super young. Like I was like 8, 9 years old, and again saw him
Hmm.
the first time on MTV. and he was like my introduction into like the genre. And then from there, I found people like Nas, Jay-Z, and I started digging into the past, like the 80s. So I found like Rakim, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane, and I just became like this super rap nerd. I just knew everything about hip hop and the history of it because I was like, same way like a kid would like comic books was like how I like hip hop. Like I saw these guys like superheroes. You know what I mean? Like, and as far as like outside of music, like, you know, because I act as well. Like I really liked people like, you know, Bruce Lee and like John Cho, like Steve Young, like the guys that like, you know, had, you know, representation for us, you know, when we were younger.
Oh, okay. So who would you like to most collaborate with? If you have to choose one artist to collaborate with.
You mean besides Eminem, right?
Eminem?
I would say, I don't know. Like, I mean, literally, I would just be happy collaborating with Eminem. But like, there's so many great artists I would definitely want to do songs with. You know, like even like I mentioned, like Trey Songz is a huge like inspiration of mine. Like when I was younger, so if I did a song with him, I'd be really thankful. You know, everybody that has influenced me when I was younger are people that I would want to like make music with, because for me it's like a capsule. It's like, oh, it's like, you know, it's something that's complete. Like you go from like idolizing these people to becoming peers. That's like my dream, you know.
Yes, I see. Okay. Do you speak Chinese? Mandarin? I mean.
Yeah, I speak Mandarin.
Okay, you can speak just a little bit and sing?
No, I'm like fluent in Mandarin. Like that's my first language before English, actually.
Okay, so you speak English and Mandarin.
So English, Chinese, German. I speak a little Spanish. I'm like just, it's really rough, but I'm starting to learn it. Like I've started just literally in 2020 when I was just like, I want to learn a new language. So I just downloaded an app and I started like learning, you know.
Oh, okay, that's nice. So you can speak, because in America, they speak Spanish in second language, right?
Yeah. Well, no, well, I mean, it's just we have a growing like Hispanic population. So like a lot of people, like, you know, Spanish is a language that's taught a lot in schools. So I never got the chance to learn because I had to learn German. So I wanted to learn Spanish on my own just because I wanted to.
That's my German. Oh, it's hard to speak German. Okay. What is your favorite song to perform? Because your favorite song to perform.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know yet because, like, right now I've been making, like, the best music of my life. So I can't tell you that yet because I feel like when I actually, like, you know, because there has been real performances, like, since the pandemic. So I think by the time the pandemic ends and I can start actually doing, like, tours and stuff, I'll tell you then. But right now I can't gauge it because I'm still in the process of creating what I want to create as far as new stuff. So.
Okay, that's nice. And your name is Alan Zhu?
Yeah, so, okay, so this is the thing. Like, ZHU is, like, my last name, right? But literally no one who is not Chinese can pronounce it. So I just gave up on anyone trying. So.
Okay. How do you pronounce it?
So to do it, you have to have, like, it's like your tongue has to hit, like, the top of your, like, the teeth. Like, so, Zhu.
Two.
Yeah. So it's really hard, right? So that I don't want to give that speech anytime, like every time someone asks. So I just like never tell people my last like name unless it's like for like work or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, I know. Okay. Next one. So have you ever been in Paris?
No, I haven't, but I want to though. Like I really want to do like a European stop. I don't know if I have enough like support in Europe yet, but that's definitely like a passion, like a dream of mine, you know, like a goal of mine to like do like a European like you know, run. That'd be fun.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, question. One question someone asked if you can come in Turkey.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like anywhere that I have like, you know, support and people book me like for money, I'll come. You know what I mean? As long as I'm taken care of, yeah, I'm down for whatever.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay. So, have you ever been in a music band?
Yeah. So when I was younger, I was in all these like rap groups, and they all disbanded. Like I honestly, I always tell people this, like I can't do like group stuff because I'm too much of a like a Beyonce. Like I'm always gonna be the one to like break out and be solo. It's not possible. Like people just gave up on trying to do group stuff with me. I can't. But I mean, obviously, I still have like collab projects. But as far as like going out as like a group, I can. I mean, it never works out. I have too much like Beyonce in me to like.
Oh, you want to be the diva. You can, you don't want to be all of us.
You know what I mean? Like, so.
Okay. For you, what are the essential qualities that make a good musician?
So I would say like originality, technical skills, like technicality, like being able to actually be good at your craft, resilience, drive, and like work ethic. I think that's what makes like really like you stand out from like the average, you know.
Okay, yes, okay. Can you describe the worst performance, okay, you have seen?
You mean like that I've done, like a work performance?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I would say I remember this. I was in Virginia, and this was like 4 or 5 years ago. And I hadn't really like found what I wanted to do, right? Like as far as like the songs I wanted to do or like my image, like I didn't dress well at that time. And I remember that was actually like a really big stage that I was put on. And I remembered feeling very underwhelmed because I knew I didn't have it in me at that time to deliver the way I could now. So it was, yeah, it was kind of, looking back, it's like I don't want to say I regret it, but it's like a learning lesson that like, yo, like when these things happen, you should put your all into it as opposed to thinking that like it's going to happen every time. Because it doesn't. Like as artists, like we have to perform not just like big venues, but sometimes really shitty venues where there's like 30 people, right? Because you have to get your stuff out there. So that's the thing for me is like always being prepared, always knowing, you know, giving your all when you're able to do, you know.
Yeah, okay, definitely. I see. Okay, so do you get nervous before performance?
Oh, all the time. Like literally, it will never go away because I think like there's the things that I get nervous about is you know, like when you're like nervous, your mind blanks out. The biggest fear I have is like forgetting words because I have a really bad memory. I think like I just like short-term memory, my mind goes everywhere. And also just like, you know, just the butterflies, I don't think it will ever go away because I think I'm naturally like an ambivert. So like I can be social, but like my like social bar is like however long it is, and then it drains, and it's like an iPhone battery. So if it hits like 10%, I'm just like, okay, I have to pretend I like people. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay, I see. Yes, okay, I got you. Okay, so question: what is the message you want to pass through your music?
I think the message, I mean, it varies, right? But like as far as like the rap stuff, it's more so like wanting to reframe the narrative of what it means to be Asian American. And because I think I have a pretty like diverse fan base, I think it can translate well with not just Asian people, but just people of all colors. So it's something I'm really passionate about, like, you know, putting my foot down and like kind of like explaining to people what it means to be like, you know, Asian American.
Okay. How do you think about Black Lives Matter?
Yeah, I mean, like, as you probably know, like, most of my friends are black. So it's like, I mean, before it became even a thing, like, we would talk about it as far as, like, police brutality and, like, the shit that would happen. So it's like, it's nothing new to me. You know, I grew up in, like, the environment with mainly black people in my circle. So it's like, before it became a hashtag, you know, it was a thing as far as, it's not like it happened in like, what, 2012, it's like, no, it's been happening for years, you know, so.
Okay, so can you explain what are your topics through your music?
What am I? Yeah, so it varies just because, you know, I do both rapping and singing. So like when it's singing, obviously it's about like mainly, it's always usually about women, you know, like women or like pain. But when it comes to like hip hop stuff, it's usually like deeper, you know, it goes into like my roots, just like the Asian American stories, but also like what it means to be like an MC, like a rapper, like the journey I have as far as like, you know, being like who I am in the industry, talking shit about like people that talk shit about me. It's just like, so I have, like the battle rap side, I have like the conscious side, I have like the lover side. So it's a variance.
How do you think the Asian community should handle racism, specifically related to the pandemic?
I mean, I think we're doing what we can right now, and which is speaking up and trying to do actionable things, right? Like being able to actually be in the community patrolling, so we can kind of like protect our elders and our like women and children, raise awareness, and not giving a fuck about like how it makes you look. I think it's like right now, like America doesn't know how fucking bad anti-Asian racism is. Most of the world doesn't. And it's like mainstream media has shut us out for so long that like it's up to all of us to actually like put that in the forefront, because the media doesn't fucking care about anyone unless everyone else makes it like a thing where they have to believe in it, because they're trying to sell ad space. So we have a responsibility to raise that awareness and also put our foot down like, yo, this shit is not okay, right? So that's what.
So talk about your engagement for Asian communities.
Yeah, I felt that was needed because, like, just kind of like what I was saying earlier, like, there's not enough mainstream media coverage. So, like, if I can lend my platform to talk about issues that people may not know about, then I can do a service for Asian Americans. And, like, it's like if people see me taking action, it may inspire others to do it too, And so it's not about me, it's about all of us. And so that's the reason I wanted to go so hard, is because it's like someone, like, I'm not saying I'm the one that is the only one, because there's many of us, but I feel like when we work together as a collective, there's a unified voice that comes out of it,
Unified. Yeah. It's like, do you have a manager?
I used to, but I fired him. So now, I think post-pandemic, I mean, I'll be in talks with like, different teams, but like right now, like I have a different team that I'm working with right now that we're doing like, we're handling like the admin and facilitation stuff, But it was like, I don't know about you, but like for me, the pandemic like really opened my eyes to like who I wanted in my life and who I didn't. You know what I mean? Like it was more clear, okay, this person's not good for me, but this group of people are good, It's like I've had mainly like non-Asian managers for like most of my career, and it didn't pan out. Not to say that it can't happen, but I do think there's like a lack of education when it comes to like our experience. So that's something I feel like I shouldn't have to like teach you, like I'm a fucking history teacher about my pain and trauma for you to gaslight me. So it got to a point where I'm like, I want to pick out people that understand me as a human being, not someone who sees me as like, oh, he's Asian, K-pop, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then like try and like sell me as a novelty and not really listen to what I have to say. So that's the main thing,
I see. So people, when they see you, they say maybe he can sing some K-pop.
Yeah, all the time, all the time. So, and I have nothing against it, Like I like BTS, you know what I mean? But I don't like when people like put me in a box that doesn't even represent who I am,
Oh, okay. Someone wanna ask why music? It could have been any other career, but why music? What does your music mean to you?
Music is a thorn on my side. Honestly, like, that's the reason why I act as well, because I don't see myself being just a musician. Like my main goal is like being a brand for all of us so that we all can elevate, right? So like when my music actually hits like critical mass and I can transition into like acting and modeling, that's where I'm gonna put my focus in. Like you see people like, like Chris Wu, Aquafina, Jackson Wang, like that's like the path I'm trying to go. It's like, yeah, I'll always make music because I have this really toxic relationship with music, but outside of that, as a media presence, that's where I want to like really like put my presence in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, your presence here, right? Okay, so what do you think about how society treats Black women?
I mean, this is the thing too. Like, I feel like the same way like we get upset about like how Asian men get treated in the media. Like, I can definitely see similarities in like how fucked up they treat Black women, especially like. Like they'll pedestal like lighter Black women or like and racially ambiguous Black women, but like they'll always demonize dark-skinned Black women. You know what I mean? Or like make sure it's like, okay, if it's a Black woman in a role, she has to be angry and like, you know what I'm saying? They'll play on certain stereotypes. So it's like just kind of painting images that isn't like necessarily true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, someone said, excuse me, I'm his ride or die, like your title. I love ride or die.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Mhm. So do you make some cover?
I used to, yeah. So like the last one I did, it was like a BTS cover, just because I wanted to get the attention of the producer who made it, and then he heard it, and we became cool. So I was like, mission accomplished. But I moved away from it because, as you know, like if you get known for doing one thing, people kind of think that's what you do. So I didn't want to be known as the guy who sings covers, and I didn't have like my heart in it. I didn't like it even when I had to do it. And so
Mm-hmm.
when people actually started to know who I was by my original music, I didn't see a need to do other people's music. I wanted people to know me for me, you know.
Yeah, definitely, yes. Your cover is just from an artist. Yeah. Okay, so what is your favorite destination for holidays?
Probably Asia, you know, like just going to like out there is really peaceful. Because I've always said this when I was younger, like that's like the one place where I can actually let my guard down because it's like it's homogenous. You know, I'm not thinking about yo, that's racist. You know, I'm not thinking about things like that when I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the only place I feel really at peace, to be honest.
That's true. Yes, peaceful and we eat very well.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
But
in
yeah, the food
Asia.
is so amazing. Like, oh my God, like
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
I actually how I started learning to sing was actually from like C-pop, like Chinese pop. So like
Mm.
when I was in ninth grade, I heard this guy named Jay Chow, and I really liked his music. And so him and other like Chinese pop artists is where I kind of got more into like R&B. Like when I heard Trey Songz, Can't Help But Wait, I used to listen to that like on repeat. And then I found like Chris Brown, then it was like Genuine, Tyrese, and like you know guys from the '90s, Boys to Men. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why I started to do both because it was like I had a passion for both genres, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so have you been catching up on Attack on Titan
Like,
last season?
I have, so I'm actually waiting for season 4 to end so that I can just binge watch it. I don't like having the idea of like watching it and then ending. I wanted to just you know in one
Okay. Oh, can you explain to us where are you on Netflix? Where you can
sitting.
see you on Netflix?
Oh yeah, so the show is called Wu Assassins. I'm on episode 9. The song Watch Your Mouth is on that. And I believe iZombie is on Netflix as well. So I have my song All of You is on
Oh,
that
you?
show.
Oh, okay, that's nice. We can watch. You can see guys on Netflix
Mm-hmm.
episode 1. Okay. Someone say I would like you to see you collaborating with Nikki.
Yeah, me too.
Have you been catching up? Okay. Oh, you have a lot of fans.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to everybody watching.
Good. That's good. That's good. Okay. I think. Okay, so can you just sing for us? 2 minutes, right?
I mean, fuck,
Whatever.
I don't even know what to go into.
You
Fuck, I
can
haven't
sing. Mm-hmm.
haven't thought
Just
about it.
go.
Fuck. Okay. I mean, I'll sing a little bit of like Ride or Die, I guess. Need to be the only. If it's cool, baby, you can be my chosen one. I'm really trying to blow this shit, but I'm getting sick and tired of these holes in it. Like, just show me something. That's it. But you can
No.
bye.
That's nice. So sweet.
Thank you.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
But so I'll be like, I see you, be with him. He ain't right, but you don't trip. You stand by while he lies and turn right around and forget.
See you later.
What can I do? I do love you, and I don't want to come between you and your man.
Yeah.
Even though I know I treat you better than he can. Girl, I can't help but wait.
I love this song. Wow. That's nice. Good singer.
I'm sorry, I know, like, I can see it, like, what, but I forgot the words, you know what I'm saying? I have really bad memory.
Oh, that's nice. Another question. Where is your acting career going?
Right now it's going on hiatus because so before the pandemic I had booked like 2 roles, and one I believe is put on hold because of what's going on, and the other I had to drop out of because they were filming in May 2020, and I was like I'm not fucking doing that. Like I was like at that time when like everybody was catching it, even now like I'm just not risking my life for that. There's no way you can guarantee my safety like with COVID. So I'm not comfortable right now like filming anything. Like I got offered another role like 2 weeks ago, and I really wanted to do it because they were offering like legit money, right? But I asked like, is it okay if I wait till I get my vaccine? And they're like, no, we're filming in 4 weeks. And I was like, so yeah, right now, it's like once I get vaccinated and I feel safe, I'll definitely jump back into that on set, but not now. I love so much music these 2 years.
We are waiting. We just need help.
Yeah.
So, are you still in Atlanta right now? Or in another city? Yeah. Okay. So
I've kind of just been in my house for the most part, just waiting.
Okay. So, what next for you?
Yeah. So I have a new single coming out with Wise in a few weeks. Another single in the works for after that, and I have a full-length project coming out in May. So that's what I'm gonna be working on for like these next few months.
Definitely. Okay, and last, and we can hand up. Do you have a message for your fans, your future fans?
Do I have a what now?
A message for your fans.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really thankful for everyone that believes in me. I'm very grateful, and I'm really excited for people to hear, like, just 2021 Alan and 2022 Alan moving forward, because I feel like 2020 was like a breakthrough year for me in so many ways, and artistically, like I've reached a level where like I'm very like confident in what I can deliver.
Oh, okay. We are going to support you on Spotify, share your videos, and we hope maybe to see you in Paris.
Yeah, hopefully, right.
Europe, not only in Paris, but when the pandemic will end.
I hope so too.
And we are so happy and so grateful to have artists like you. We had another artist, and especially during this pandemic, I think it's very important to keep this link with artists and social media, because we need this.
So too.
Yeah. So thank you. You are an amazing artist.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup. And bye.